Those vaccine passports are our top story tonight. So the idea is to require people to show proof they've been vaccinated against COVID-19. No proof, no access to things like concerts, restaurants, air travel, you name it. Privacy advocates say it will cross a line far beyond the public health advantages. John Sherrick has more on the back and forth for us tonight.
This airline industry video shows how air travelers could soon be required to use a smartphone app to show proof they've received a COVID vaccine before they could get on board. The promise is that all personal data would be kept private.
All your data will be encrypted and saved on your phone, which means it will not be stored on a central database.
Vaccine credentials wouldn't just be required for air travel. Microsoft and the Mayo Clinic and others have formed the Vaccine Credential Initiative. They're coming up with a standardized vaccine credential that people could carry with them as a requirement to get into a baseball game or a grocery store or anywhere to protect public health. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp posted on social media, "I do not and will not support any kind of state-mandated vaccine passport. The decision to receive the vaccine should be left up to each individual." Emory University's director of the Center for Ethics, Paul Root Walpe, says that kind of ID would set a bad precedent.
How far are we going to go to mandate that people prove that they have certain kinds of vaccinations? And how many different diseases are we going to ask for this for? We're really opening up a kind of Pandora's box if we require mandatory vaccination ID.
Still, the U.S. has long required children to have certain vaccines before they can enroll in schools. And many countries have long required travelers to have certain vaccines before they can get visas. And now many countries are adding the COVID vaccines to those lists, which the World Health Organization opposes.
Because of discrimination against people who are not able to have the vaccine for one reason or another.
A global debate about personal privacy and equity versus public health and safety.